everybody, welcome to episode 95. Today I interviewed Samantha, which was really fun talking to her. One, because I really like her, and two, she's a writer for Flyers Knitty Gritty, so she knows a lot about the different players I asked her about. She also goes to a lot of Flyers, Reading, and Phantoms, that's the word, Phantoms games. I was going to get there eventually. Yeah, it was very fun talking to her. So I hope you enjoyed that interview. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy it to see more.
You tell her,
bye.
Cheyenne. You tell her.
Okay. Hello, my name is Cheyenne, and I'm here with
Samantha Wismer.
And I'm going to ask her some questions today. She is a writer and photographer for the Flyers Knitty, and she goes to Flyers, Phantoms, and Royals games. And yeah, I'm just going to ask her a couple questions. So who made you start liking the Flyers? How did you start liking Flyers hockey?
I grew up, my brother used to play, so I grew up around it my entire life, and just being born in Allentown, you kind of get the feel for Philadelphia sports, so I'm a 4-for-4 girl, except for the Sixers, they're dead to me.
I find other sports more boring. I like hockey. It's a fast-playing game. It's fun.
And it's easier to understand.
Why did you start covering the Flyers?
A friend of mine actually got me into it. He referred me to Jamie. Jamie didn't have any writers for Lehigh Valley, and I'm right in the valley, so we kind of just were like, yeah, let's do it. And 200 plus articles later, I'm still here.
Yeah. So about Tyson Foerster, I think personally he has the best chance of coming out of camp to be a Flyer. What about you? How do you think about him?
100%. If I see him in Allentown, I will be very shocked. There's no reason that he should be in Lehigh Valley this season.
Agree. And about Wisdom. He finished the season with the Royals. Do you think he'll ever become an NHL player one day?
I think he will at some point. This past season was very rough for him, just coming back from injury the previous season, and just not really being able to get his legs going underneath him. I think sending him to Reading was the best idea Lappy had for him, and it gave him a boost of confidence, and it also gave him a longer playoff stretch there. Reading went in, I think, for 11 or 12 games this past playoff run, and that gave him experience that he can now bring to Lehigh, because we all know Lehigh did not go very far.
Yeah. Michelle, she loves the Flyers, but she's a really big Royals fan. She loves the Royals. She loves long, car rides, and it's a 3.5 hour car ride up to Reading, so she loves that, and she likes watching it because it's less crowded than a Flyers game, because, Flyers games are pretty popular.
Yes.
Yeah. She really likes the Royals. And also about Bobby Brink. He had injuries. Do you think you see him starting with the Phantoms?
Yeah, Bobby, he came out and he started out hot, and, this is a prove-it year for Bobby. He definitely needs a solid year in the AHL. He only came back in January, where he started off hot and then cooled off dramatically. So this is a prove-it year for Bobby. I maybe see him doing a few games at the end of the season, like Torts did with Tyson Foerster and Adam Ginning and Ronnie Attard. So I see him doing that, but Bobby needs a full, solid year in the AHL.
Yeah. Also about Elliot Desnoyers. He led Phantoms in goals last season. You got anything else to really say about him? Because it sounds like he's doing pretty good personally.
He did very well. He definitely, got us over some humps that we didn't think that, the Lehigh was going to get over. I do, however, see him being in Lehigh. I see him being the yo-yo effect, kind of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, kind of like Morgan Frost did in the early part of his career. So yeah, we should see. I don't see Desnoyers making it out of camp. He's going to be a very late cut, but I don't see him making opening night roster.
And my last player I got to talk about for the moment is Ronnie Attard. He seems to always be smiling. My dad really likes him. Do you have any personal stories with him or anything?
Ronnie's great. Great guy. Love him to death. Great player too. He's a very good defenseman. And I interviewed him back in March. Yeah, it was March. A great interview. He had a lot of great insight. And previous to that, there was a post-game skate that the Phantoms do. They do 2 a year. Usually one is in December and then one is again in February. So I did the one in February, and he was in my way. I was holding onto the wall because I don't know how to skate.
Me too.
I was like, Ronnie, you need to get out of my way. He's like, well, can I at least get a picture first? And then he got out of my way.
Yeah, I've gotten better at skating, but I'm not the best at ice skating. I'm better at roller skating. I'm actually pretty good at roller skating.
I'm so bad that Pat Nagel was in the middle of the ice, and my friends had to go get him because I wasn't skating out to the middle of the ice.
So you told me that you interviewed him. Have you interviewed any other like fun people?
Yeah, I've interviewed a lot of people actually. Tanner Lazinski was the first one I interviewed last season. Great guy. It was right before his son was born, so I got to talk to him before he was a dad, and he's super excited, and that baby is adorable. And then who else? I've interviewed Pat Nagel. I interviewed a lot of the ECHL guys this year, but I also interviewed Adam Brooks, who is on the Phantoms and probably will be on the leadership crew up there this year because we don't have a captain right now.
Nice. What do you write like your articles about? Like do you just like write them about certain players, certain things? Like,
as soon as I know that a player has been signed and I'm given the go-ahead, I write, hey, we signed this guy. Oftentimes Reading lets me know. Or I see it on social media, and I will write, Reading Royals have re-signed Tyler Height. Or we just had a signing yesterday in Lehigh that left winger Evan Pole. He just came from Manitoba. So it gives me a chance to learn about the players, especially if they're new when they're coming in. I know Reading actually just signed a guy out of college by the name of Austin Master, who I spoke to on Monday. And it just gives me a chance to learn more about the guys and get to know where they are, what their background is. Pole he's a gritty guy, so he has a ton of pins. So, we've got that, and we've also got Garrett Wilson up in Lehigh, so the kids will be well protected this year.
Yeah. How's it working with Jamie? Is it fun working with Jamie? Do you have like any like funny stories from back there?
Oh, Jamie's a blast to work for. He'll call me at least 2 to 3 times a week just to shoot the breeze or ask questions or just to talk general Flyers, Phantoms, Royals knowledge.
Nice. Do you like go to like Flyers and Phantoms Royals game pretty often? Or do you like?
I do. I cover them, so I'm at the games in the press box. And yeah, I'm also covering the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins this year as well.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really all I have.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. This was very fun.
Absolutely, no problem.
Thank you.